Just a young nigga out here looking forward. I never questioned my direction, y'all been looking for it. Lost thoughts often, so I took the recording. I got my foot where the door is, think I'm sharp and swordless. We cut with pens around here, and this the anthem to all my niggas with hella written. Just put your hands up, real ones. Don't tell the business of the too many we can't trust. Don't got time to focus on who your mans was. Shit, who is he now? People be broke around you, but got plenty when the bitches round. And when the liquor out, their hands don't got a penny now. Henny spouting out your pockets so they stick around. And we ain't shoveling out shillings, moving different now. PG Pilgrim getting shifty, peep from city clouds. Little demon dipping deep into your bitch's mouth. In and out swiftly, nigga, I'm finna add the digits now. Divine thinking mixed with mind-tingling substances. This music brought some problems, but honestly been in love with it. Slick with the drums and shit, you stick to the drugs you mix. Cuffing him won't do much, but bring that girl you love a stitch. Spit until I get my gums to rip. Raw when he numbs the shit. Ironic how he's only unlawful when y'all judging him. I'm not done, we're getting bigger by the frame per second. Faded for every major step I make before I meditate. I blaze some pressure. Been as razor edges, Gilettas. You better just face the exit. When in doubt, I face my reflection. Brain dead, making the steps that you could've made if you paid attention. Crazy headway was met with niggas dead. All we do is kill, like that number before 87. I don't take, I make it better. We showing grace, next mega stretches. It only takes me about 4 quarters to make it 10, bitch. Dime bags will shake you a bitch if you cop an eighth or lesser. Pounds getting filleted, you wasting seconds. Yeah. You're wasting seconds.
Don't be mistaken, your bloody time's up. This ain't no game when I hit it and entertain ya.
Gotta hide, I'm not here to entertain ya. Just walk away and face the showdown. I won't fight, I don't care about the bleeding. 'Cause my freedom's undefeated. My soul on fire, burning desire. Make no mistake, 'cause the stakes are getting higher. Gotta hide, I'm not here to entertain ya. I'm not here to entertain ya.
Don't be mistaken, your bloody time's up. This ain't no game when I hit it and entertain ya.
What is up, guys? Dashing here and live we are for Shockwave episode 110, and we are getting things started with a Hall of Famer right here tonight, my friends. The 6-time CMV World Champion, Hayden Keightley, here tonight on Shockwave. Jumping straight to the action as we always do. And Hayden going to go on one-on-one here, guys, with Amare Rivers. Hayden, who, of course, last week here on Shockwave, guys, a little bit of a rallying cry or plea, really, to the CMV roster. Shockwave, Octane, men and women alike, everyone that has not yet picked a side in this war, either Arsenal and Tailcoat Val, Pat LaFave and his goons, or Shay Hoxton, Ellie Quinn, and the Killjoy Club. Hayden saying, look, none of these people care about CMV itself. They're only in it for the power grab. They want to make CMV work for them. They don't want to work for CMV. So Hayden telling everyone, if you're sick of this, if you want to fight for CMV itself, join me. And let's take the fight to these power-hungry sons of bitches. Honestly, it even got me hyped up a little bit. And I know there's been a lot of talk in the locker room over this last week. CMV superstars hearing what Hayden had to say. No one yet has actually stepped forward, though, to pledge their support to the Hall of Famer, maybe out of fear, retaliation from Tailcoat Val, from Pat LaFave, from Hoxton and Quinn. There certainly is a feeling in the air that things are only going to get worse. What with Tailcoat Val missing her Arsenal running wild, Ellie Quinn, of course, off the rails following Xander Slade abducting Ruby Cage. And of course, it's now confirmed, guys, our main event at Bloodsport for the undisputed world championship. Ellie Quinn will defend against the OG Dirty Heel, Xander Slade. And Ellie Quinn is in action here tonight, set to go one-on-one with Surasi. But what kind of condition is Ellie Quinn going to be in mentally? Most importantly, what with Ruby Cage still missing, still being held by Xander Slade. And that's what I'm saying. The Arsenal of Tailcoat Val well and truly has just gone completely overboard with Tailcoat Val missing since her matchup with Peligro, where of course Peligro put her through that flaming table. And what's honestly, can't believe I'm saying this, but Amare Rivers might currently be the most sane member of the Arsenal. He's the only one not running around setting fire to things. In some cases, quite literally. I mean, look at even Amare's better half, Isabella Almas, walking around saying she's the uncrowned women's world champion, attacking Celestia a couple weeks ago. I mean, as if the Arsenal wasn't dangerous before. See Amare Rivers now going right after Hayden as soon as the bell rings here. Obviously a substantial size difference here between these two, but that's never stopped Hayden, of course. He's gone up against some of the biggest competitors in CMV history, and he's a 6-time world champion, has never let his size stop him. As he delivers a stiff kick to the lower back of Amari Rivers, who obviously has not been having the greatest of times over the last couple of months. Really, ever since he won the King of the Ring tournament, it's just been downhill for Mr. Rivers. He's had to even resort to picking up multiple, miscellaneous jobs, working as a janitor, as a bartender. He calls himself the hardest working man in CMV. Big knee to the face. I saw him a couple weeks ago come up short, challenging for the Rite of Passage Championship. I'll tell you what, though, a win over someone like Hayden here could go a long way for Rivers as we head into the end of this season. Not that much long, about a month left and change or so. There's not a lot of time for all these superstars, these men, these women, to try and get ready for the new season with some wins and perhaps some championship gold. Obviously, as it pertains to this war, who knows? When does it end? Does it ever end? I feel like there's no end in sight. And now, especially with Hayden trying to sort of put together this new faction. Oh, running knee to the jaw of Amari Rivers as Hayden. The mount. Amari Rivers trying to stain that beautiful Egyptian cotton white turtleneck with Amari's own blood. Rivers going to get to his feet, though, and going to spike him with a DDT, but Hayden going to pop it right back up. Oh, both men trying for a little something there. Coming up short, those get an Irish whip now into the corner. Oh, and this is vintage Hayden right here. Those big right hands in the corner. Hayden, no doubt, pound for pound, one of the nastiest strikers in CMV history. Look at Rivers, though. Out of the corner with that cross body. And a headbutt to the midsection. I don't believe that was the groin. Now he's going to target the knees of Kitely. Well, maybe there was some discussion at first whether or not Hayden, getting up there in years, would he be able to hack it with all these fresh young faces, but we saw him knock it off Bjorn Frost in his return a couple weeks ago, man, dominantly. And so far, holding his own against Amari Rivers. Gonna roll to the outside. Rivers, though, right on top of him. Gonna run him down here, guys. What a show we have in store. Of course, our main event, a super tag team matchup as the new World Tag Team Champions, Shay Hoxton and Morgan. Yes, if you missed it last week here on Shockwave, they defeated Justin Sam in a handicap match to become the new champions. They take on the team of Blake Virtue and Troy Colt. And of course, we know at Bloodsport also confirmed it's going to be inside Hell in a Cell. Shay Hoxton, Troy Colt, one-on-one as Colt looks to rip Hoxton apart for costing him the undisputed World Heavyweight Championship a couple weeks ago. Elbows to the midsection here. Gonna kick out the knee, backflip into a German suplex. We are at a count of 8 right now. Rivers gonna get back into the ring. Hayden with nonchalant. There we go. Gonna save this matchup from potentially ending in a count out. As now we get a double leg takedown. Rivers trying to mock Hayden. That ain't the way to go, I don't think. Especially with this fired up version of Hayden. This is like Hayden said himself when he returned to Validation. This is the real Hayden you're seeing. Not the, he called himself a sort of a shell these last few years. That wasn't, he wasn't giving it his all. He was kind of coasting on his accomplishments. But Hayden says he's back 100% now, mentally and physically, as he hooks the leg here of Amari Rivers. Kick out. Who is going to answer the call, though, that Hayden put out last week, if anyone. Oh, look at this! Hollywood hold in the middle of the ring. Usually Hayden traps the arm, but Rivers able to escape maybe because of that. Up to the jaw and having to spin Hayden around. As I was saying, though, is anybody in that locker room? Like I said, there's been a lot of talk. Is anybody actually going to step up, though, and pledge themselves to Hayden in this war to fight for CMV itself rather than power? Now we see Hayden start to try to go to work on the lower back of Amari Rivers here at ringside once again. The 6-time world champion, Hall of Famer. Hayden said, look, I've done it all already. I could coast on my accomplishments for the rest of my life if I want to, but I don't want to. I want to prove I can still be the absolute best here in CMV. Back into the ring. Rivers slowly getting to his feet, but going to take his time here. Hayden's not about that. Going to try to go and collect Rivers' elbow to the jaw there of the king of the ring. Going to throw him back into the ring now. Hayden. A little bit of a split crowd here. Not necessarily fully behind the Hall of Famer, it sounds like. Yeah, a little bit too much. Oh, took out the ref! Well, Amari Rivers was clearly going for Hayden there, but the ref got in the way and chopped down with that nasty clothesline. Looks like, luckily, he's going to be okay, though. Tough ref. Straight back up to his feet. Hayden once again looks to pick apart Amari Rivers before he seeks to lock in. Sorry about that. I don't know what the hell that was. I think I might have choked on some W powder here. Uh-oh, Hayden! Whoa, whoa, whoa! Gonna try to scoop him up. They're gonna lock in the... Oh, no! F5! And Amari Rivers, can he end the dry spell? In a truly big-time way. No, Kitely able to kick out. But now Amari Rivers, whoa! Corkscrew moonsault to the outside, completely lays out Hayden, but Tanahashi clothesline, a.k.a. the catchphrase from the A-lister. Fires back and now throw Rivers off to the side. Getting back into the ring, keeping himself safe from the count. And now it's Hayden mocking Amari Rivers, saying, come on, that's all you got? And maybe. Rivers look like he's getting back up. Hayden gonna try to come and collect. Forearm smash. Putting Rivers down. Ooh, quickly though, shoved back. Forearm from Rivers. A few of them, as a matter of fact. Hayden looking worse for wear now as he gets thrown. Shoulder first, right into the side of the barricade. Rivers, as always, those hips do not lie. But oh no, Hayden looking for the double knee face breaker, but instead we get a Troy Call-esque super kick from the hardest working man in CMV. Narrowly avoiding man being put to sleep right there by the Hall of Famer. Great combination though. Catch that kicks him out. Wow, what a reversal. Greatly done by Amari Rivers there, but a kick to the top of the head, gonna stun him. Leave him wide open now. Hayden with an Irish whip. Off the ropes he goes. His back elbow chops down the king of the ring. And Hayden gonna go for a quick pin. Middle of the ring right here. Hooks the leg and almost has it. And as we all well know, almost ain't good enough in this sport. And Hayden gonna try again. The Hollywood hold this time properly locked in, arm trapped and all, and Amari Rivers with no choice but to tap out. Blake Virtue, the best bout machine. Looks like maybe he heard what Hayden had to say last week. Is Virtue perhaps the first to step up and heed the call? Well, perhaps Hayden has found himself an ally, and a strong ally it would most certainly be in Blake Virtue there, seeming interested in what Hayden had to say last week. But, well, Blake Virtue, of course, still set for action in our main event later on. Right now, guys, the action here on Shockwave episode 110 continues as Ashley McKay of the Undisputed Elite, of course, not alone, never alone as any given member of the Undisputed Elite. Got Suplex watching her back here, set to take on Danielle Davis, guys. And over these last 2 weeks, we've seen the Undisputed Elite on a little bit of a crusade to take out all newcomers in the CMV women's division. The likes of Su Zhong, Aki, Harper Castle, all these new names that recently signed with CMV, the Undisputed Elite, saying, look, we're not going to let these new gals come in here and try to take the spotlight that belongs to us. I mean, they almost ended Aki's CMV career her very first night here in CMV. Ashley McKay did with those ruthless kicks to the head, but, well, got a measure of payback did Aki last week when seeing Su Zhong actually won a tag team matchup against the Undisputed Elite. But, well, then it was Harper Castle who was a victim of that numbers game we saw on Octane, and Dirty Tricks defeated by Tori Doyle thanks to an exposed turnbuckle. But I think maybe perhaps Danielle Davis coming to the aid, yes, of her former tag team partner. Su Zhong and Danielle Davis with a lot of history with each other. Sweet and sour, former tag team partners. And Danielle Davis is someone who's very well acquainted with the Undisputed Elite. Had a bit of a rivalry with them last month. And so Su Zhong hoping that maybe Danielle Davis can lend a hand, even the odds further against the Undisputed Elite. The former Rising Star champion proved to be a great friend. And I'm sure at the same time wouldn't mind the opportunity to get hands on the Undisputed Elite again, especially Ashley McKay. This is a rematch actually between these two, which Danielle Davis won by countout. The countout queen herself. Forearm smash going to knock McKay back into the ring. And so we got suplex in the corner of Ashley McKay, and Su Zhong out here backing up Danielle Davis. A sweet and sour pseudo reunion. Question is, where's the rest of the Undisputed Elite, man? Oh, look at Ashley McKay trying to snap off the head of Danielle Davis. The ref's just not counting her, trying to separate them or anything. Great job. He did take that nasty clothesline, courtesy of Amara Rivers from the last match. Whoa! Faith breaker from Ashley McKay, just casually pulled out of her back pocket here at the start of this matchup. And now a butterfly suplex. Things not going well for Davis the opening moments of this matchup, but of course the former Women's World Champion with a stiff slap across the face right there. Tries to go low for a punch in the gut. Now a kick puts her up against the ropes. Oh, an Irish whip. No, reverse. Wait a minute. Pulled back. What the hell is going on? Danielle Davis showing off her athleticism. Lucha Tings from the bona fide future Hall of Famer. Throwing them knees up didn't do much good though, as Davis trying to go for that guillotine grab. Slap to the back of the head. Elbows now to the midsection. Danielle Davis gonna put some stank on that one, as now she tosses McKay out onto the apron. Gonna say how do you do to Su Zhong. Getting right up in the business here. DDT off the apron, but Su Zhong gonna keep her distance despite, I'm sure, how badly she might want to get hands on McKay. Stomp to the lower back, or maybe more importantly, suplex. It was Suplex who attacked Su Zhong a couple weeks back after her debut win. And look at Danielle Davis. We're telling Ashley McKay, stay out there, take the count out loss. But now Danielle Davis pointing to Su Zhong, maybe saying this one's for you. As off the top cross body, beautifully done, but then tries for a senton, and McKay able to get out of the way of that. What? hoping that she could find some refuge up against the barricade there. Obviously, not so lucky. And Danielle Davis giving Sujong a little bit of a side eye before getting back into the ring. Whoa! Springboard frog splash from Tempted McKay, getting way too much time there, though, and able to roll out of the way. As now she takes a step back. Big drop kick. Nope, wasted. Precious few seconds there, and especially against a veteran like Danielle Davis. Nice roll out of the way there. Damn! A reversal fest up in here between these two, like it's 1999. Now we get some elbows to the gut, though. And Ashley McKay, forearm smash, and another. Why not one more? Oh, but Danielle Davis going to try to quickly go for an Irish whip. Suplex! Suplex grabbing the foot of Danielle Davis there. The ref has seen it. And now Sujong trying to distract Ashley McKay, but the ref says, get out of here! Suplex and Sujong both ejected from ringside after interfering in this matchup here. And now, at least momentarily, no more distractions. McKay and Davis resume uninterrupted. Oh, but beautiful disaster kick there. And right into the pin. One. Oh, only a 1 count. McKay not happy about that. Like I said, though, a few minutes ago, where's the rest of the Undisputed Elite? Where's Ruby Rebel? Where's Tori Doyle? Oh, as we get another faith breaker here from McKay. Danielle Davis just tries to shake it off. Obviously, far easier said than done. Oh, there's that stunner, that Tori Doyle style stunner. And into the pin, but a kick out by Danielle Davis, which pisses off Ashley McKay. She thought for sure it was in the bag right there. Well, Sujong sacrificing herself to give Danielle Davis the chance here to eliminate the factor of suplex at ringside. Can Davis make the most of it? Ashley McKay, I think, was looking to deliver that punt kick. Davis rolls out of the way. Tries for a forearm smash, though. Caught by McKay. Off the ropes. Oh, what a kick! Right between the eyes, and that might do it. 1, 2, no! Danielle Davis keeping her head above the water, but undoubtedly slipping into the deep end here. She is in trouble. Ashley McKay going to keep on the attack. Look at this. Hook and ladder drops Davis face first off that top turnbuckle, but stops the stomp. Get that shit out of here. And now Davis with a stomp to the face. And wide out another for you. Trying to slow things down, which is not usually like Danielle Davis. Rolling the next snap, always looking for that Globo, though. Gonna get the chance to get to the top rope the way that Ashley McKay's been keeping on top for her in this matchup, though. Wow, look how fast McKay is! Unreal speed! Off the ropes with that cutter. But Danielle Davis somehow keeping her head on her shoulders. Look at that choke takedown. European uppercut. Rolls her up, though, not for the pin. Kick right upside the head. Danielle Davis. I don't like the way that she's holding her head there. Writhing in agony. Bad news for the former Rising Star champion, but you can never count her out, as we're seeing right here. Elbow to the top of the head. And now a stiff kick to the lower back. Danielle Davis is going off right now on Ashley McKay. Tries for a drop kick. McKay wanting absolutely none of it, though. As we get an Irish whip. Center into the corner. Shining Wizard and pulled into that short arm clothesline. There might not be much left Danielle Davis can do at this point. Ashley McKay going to gingerly walk her into the corner. But an elbow from Danielle Davis lying in wait. And now a quick Irish whip puts her in the corner as Davis looks to act quickly. A little bit of payback there. Makes McKay smooch the top turnbuckle. And some more Lucha Kings with a Canarana from Danielle Davis there, forcing McKay to retreat. Out onto the apron. Danielle's lining her up, full steam ahead. Knocks her down to the outside with that shoulder thrust. Now Davis, the count-out queen that she is, but looks like maybe not tonight. Wait a minute! Stamp on of approval. Just the biggest Doug Thompson fan. The glow KO, she likes to call it though. And followed up with that spinning kick to the head. Danielle Davis is going crazy right now. Forearm smash, not too short. Okay, thought that was going to connect, but blinds her with the snake eyes there on the apron, which of course we all know oh my God. Break your neck foundation on the floor. It's over. Ashley McKay taking her time as she throws Danielle Davis back into the ring. Count to 100. Shoots the half. Not even bothering to hook the leg. Ashley, what? Danielle Davis kicking out. Unbelievable resiliency. Oh, but another kick. Straight down the gullet. 1, 2, 3. Ha! Notice! McKay beside herself. Danielle Davis trying for a big tornado kick there in the corner. Whoa, dodges the punch. Double knee face breaker. Hooks the leg now. 1, 2. She can't even get a 2 count for herself. There's another kick to the back. Danielle Davis. Another one. A third? She's trying to break the spine of Ashley McKay here. Drop kick. Oh, but look at this. Davis has nothing left, brother. Absolutely nothing left in the tank. She's trying to go to the corner. Oh, still going to go up to the top. McKay back into the ring. Going to try to knock her off. Oh. Landed hard on her tailbone there. This ain't good. McKay stalking her. Flash a punch to the gut. Danielle out of the corner. Beautiful crossbody. Gorgeous. Picks her up now, this Davis. What a banger here. A modified Russian leg sweep. Oh, but a kick to the side of the head. McKay just will not stay down. Double boot stomp to the back and another one. Payback for all those kicks. And McKay gonna again drag her here into the corner, but once more Danielle Davis, gonna fire at her, non-stop with those kicks. That final one right to the back of the head. 1, 2. Good Lord Almighty, man. Danielle Davis looking around like, what do I gotta do? Hang on, what's this? Off the ropes! Whoa! The glow KO! 1, 2, 3, and Danielle Davis able to finally keep Ashley McKay down. Woo! A banger and a half right here between Ashley McKay and Danielle Davis tonight on Shockwave. Again, Su Zhang sacrificing herself to eliminate the danger of suplex at ringside, allowed Davis to stay focused here, score a big-time win against the Undisputed Elite. Well, coming up next, my friends, 2 men who were involved in last week's gauntlet matchup for a shot at the Intercontinental Championship, which of course was ultimately won by Doug Thompson, who will now challenge Pink Star for the Intercontinental Championship at Bloodsport. And later on tonight, we actually see them two team up against Chris Carter and AJ Jenkins. But right now, it's the former Intercontinental Champion, Tobias Jones, looking to hopefully get back on track after what's been a rough few weeks indeed. Finding himself in the hole. A little bit of a rut for Tobias Jones, but he's looking to dig himself up out of here, taking on one of our newer faces on Shockwave. Jackson Drake made his debut in that gauntlet match. Tobias Jones was able to eliminate his former mentor, Jay Young, who himself had an incredible run in that gauntlet match. Eliminated Max Cutter. Oh, is it Junichi Gushikin, Joey Bacon, and Jackson Drake before being taken out by Tobias Jones. Jackson Drake, though, I think showed a lot of promise. Had himself a great little few minutes with Jay Young. I think able to stand toe-to-toe with a former world champion, somebody the caliber of Jay Young. Your very first night here in CMV, but Drake hoping to show us a little bit more here tonight and defeat a former Intercontinental Champion. And Jay Young also set for action later on. I'm sure he's still feeling the effects of that gauntlet match, but oh man, he has to meet one-on-one Brody Anderson. Jackson Drake, well known throughout the wrestling world, making a name for himself over the past year or so plus. And now finally arrives in CMV with this whole wave of new faces, men and women alike. Not a lot of time for Jackson Drake. Trying to carve a path for himself. Again, we only have about a month-ish left this season. But for someone like Jackson Drake, might be just enough time to put himself on the map and head into the new season with that spotlight shining on him, especially a win against a former Intercontinental Champion in Tobias Jones. And I'm going to blow something else out, Zach. Check yourself. Well, there's no doubt that Tobias Jones has been getting a little bit frustrated ever since Validation, losing the Intercontinental Championship to Pink Star in that humdinger, man. One of the greatest matches in CMV history. Just can't seem to get back to his winning ways. Maybe that'll finally change here tonight. The last thing Tobias Jones needs is to have one of these new young guns coming in here, trying to use him like a stepping stone. Well, a good start for Drake as soon as the bell rings, and goddamn, stomping a mud hole at Tobias Jones. Not ready for that, and straight to the top. Man, we're not 60 seconds into this match, bro. Moonsault from Jackson into the pin one. You know, individuals with the name Jackson, they've had quite a fair share of success here in CMV. I think of Jackson Jordan. You know, Jackson Jones. Jackson Drake, though, I think has all that potential to be a real big player here in CMV. And Tobias Jones nails that knee of his. I mean, not the time to... Oh, damn, that Hurricane Rana! He sent Tobias Jones face first into the side of the ring, and now a taste of the steel steps, too. As Jackson gonna throw Jones down out on the floor, over that elbow across the chest. Jackson Jones, am I getting that right? 1/2 of Eminence. That vintage dashing memory kicking. There's Jackson something, right? Beautiful kick there from Tobias Jones. Perhaps something he learned from Pink Star. The type of kick that actually put him down in the 2 out of 3 falls match at Validation. Tries for a stop there. Does Jackson Drake. Ooh, trying for a cutter, maybe. There's another spinning at European uppercut and a stomp on the arm. How about another one? This time to the shoulder, though. When it seems like Jackson Drake has definitely honed in, particularly this left arm of Tobias Jones. As we've talked about in the past, a lot of small bones you've got in your hands. Zach has one small bone in particular, but in your hands, you just got so many of those tiny little bones. It doesn't take a lot of pressure to break them. Tobias Jones and Asai moonsault into a right-off, but only able to get himself a 2 count. Irish whip going to send him off the ropes, drop down. And a tilt-a-whirl DDT! Jackson Drake's going to pop right back up. Got a pure instinct alone, but here we go. Irish whip. Looks like Jackson was trying to take to the ropes himself, but Tobias stopping that from happening. Bang-a-rang! Vintage spin, spin, spin. Will it be a win-win-win for Tobias Jones here, who could definitely use one, but no kick out by Drake, however, not out of the woods yet. Looking for the upside down. The dry spell meets its end here tonight for Tobias Jones. No! 2.999. Look how smart Jackson Drake avoids perhaps getting pinned again. Rolls to the outside, but Tobias! Holy shit! My man's on one tonight. He knows he can't afford another loss. Just barraging Jackson Drake. He goes stunting midair as well. Tobias just freaking tearing Jackson apart here. He stole his lunch money or something. Cattle mutilation? Well, this ain't falls count anywhere, though. This won't win Tobias Jones the matchup, but it's certainly very painful to Jackson Drake. Trying to escape that elbow to the jaw. Count of 7, they're going to throw Jackson Drake off to the side. Running him to... Damn! Tobias! What'd this man do to you? Busted open was Jackson Drake after getting his head bounced off the barricade like a basketball. But that might have just woke Drake up. Standing shooting star press into the pin. 1. Only a 1 count. Might have inadvertently given Jackson Drake a little bit of a wake-up call in this matchup. Brought him back to life. Leapfrog tries to go low. Clothesline, though, waiting for him. Tobias Jones going to act quick here. As he looks to drag Jackson Drake maybe into the corner, but instead some elbows to the midsection by the newcomer. Going to set himself free. Cheeky little jab, knife edge chop. Spins him around now for a lifting reverse DDT. Silas Blackwell style there. Clothesline. Back elbow. Tobias caught now, Irish whip, no, able to reverse. Runs him down, nice escape by Jackson, kick to the side of the head now. Off the ropes, he goes, wow, what a buckshot lariat. Turning Tobias inside out, and doesn't stop now. Woo! Good night. But Jackson Drake still not finished. Boom! Right to the back of the head. You do not wake up from that. Tobias out like a light. 1, 2, 3. Tobias Jones, much like the rest of the Jones family, man, a tough son of a bitch. That would have put down anybody else. Would have probably been over after that. That spinning back was now. Look at Jackson. He's got himself a. Oh, but Tobias did look like his foot was underneath the bottom rope. Good call by the ref. Another second or two more, he would have been tapping out, or his arm would have been snapping in half. That cross armbar Drake had locked in. What the fuck was that? What was that? An imploding Phoenix splash? Troy called take a hike. Jackson Drake. Oh no, and Tobias not even able to find any refuge at ringside. Jackson Drake over the top of the plancha. And a kick to the back is why not, man. Just the cherry on top. A little bit of extra standing shooting star press again. Oh, kick to the gut though. Tobias still somehow has some fight left. As he chucks Drake back into the ring. Tobias. One smash. Remember, Drake is bleeding still. Looks like he's got himself a pretty wicked cut alongside his right eye. Can't really tell. So much blood. Whoa! Off the ropes he goes! Taking that man's head off! Discus Lariat 1, 2! Jackson Drake is throwing everything. The kitchen sink included at Tobias Jones. Oh my word, now what? The silencer! Uno, dos, tres at last. Jackson Drake able to put away Tobias Jones. And Jackson Drake gonna offer a handshake for a great match. Tobias, though, letting his frustrations get the better of him. Another loss and refusing, not just refusing the handshake, slapping Jackson Drake's hand away. That is very unlike Tobias Jones. These losses starting to get to the former Intercontinental Champion, but nonetheless, a great victory for Jackson Drake here tonight. Great match. Well, from one Jones sibling to another, guys, here on Shockwave. Wait a minute! That's Alice Blake! One half of the women's tag team champions, jumping Amelia Jones from behind as she was making her way towards the ring for our next matchup here. She's set to take on Chloe Marks. And Chloe Marks, well, maybe Marks has made herself some new friends in this fight against the Killjoy Club. We do know that coming up on Octane, the Killjoy Club will be challenging Alice Blake and Sarah Miller for the Women's Tag Team Championship. So perhaps an alliance of necessity? I don't know. Chloe Marks, obviously, well, she learned the hard way just how severely outnumbered she is. Suffered that loss at the hands of Stevie Gabriel. I mean, after what was a phenomenal matchup between the two, no doubt about it, but it was after the matchup that, well, we saw Taylor Wagner and Amelia Jones come down to the ring and join Stevie Gabriel, the three of them beating the hell out of Chloe Marks. And now maybe Chloe has reached out, trying to find herself some back back up as Alice Blake with that pre-match attack, definitely giving Chloe Marks an advantage now against Amelia Jones. It's not a good night for the Jones family. Drag her through the ropes, multiple forearms to the back. Chloe Marks, who of course removed rather unceremoniously from the Killjoy Club a couple weeks ago after Allie Quinn captured the Undisputed World Championship by Shay Hoxton. Now gonna pretty much pick up where we left off before segments 12 with the Killjoy Club using their superior numbers to, well, now even worse, because Amelia Jones is a part of their ranks, and Chloe Marks, though, never one to back down. Whether or not this is potential alliance going forward, as Chloe Marks decided to align herself with Pat LaFave, maybe. We know that obviously Alice Blake and Sarah Miller are Pat's LaFaves. Maybe Chloe trying to get herself some backup wouldn't be a bad decision. Because obviously it's already borne fruit with that little bit of help from Alice Blake. Back into the ring though from behind. We're going to see Chloe Marks able to catch Jones, drag her into the corner. What with Ellie Quinn currently losing her mind, I don't think she's going to be very much help. She's still set to take on Sarasi a little bit later on. What condition is she going to be in though? You see Chloe Marks deliver some heavy shots to the face of Amelia Jones. Quickly though, whipped off her feet, tries for a stomp to the hand, and now multiple ones to the chest. Credit to Amelia Jones though for deciding to go ahead with the matchup after being ambushed by Alice Blake. They go in the corner. Again, it might just be that Alice. Whoa! Oh no! Oh, unfortunate there for Amelia Jones. They call it a high risk though. As we often say, for a good reason. Amelia lucky she didn't just break her own back, but it could just be Alice Blake attempting to send a message to the Killjoy Club before Octane in that Women's Tag Team Championship match. Taking a swipe at the Killjoy Club here. There's some stomps to the face. Chloe Marks throws her back into the ring. Chloe, obviously confident here at this point. Why wouldn't she be? But Amelia Jones, not one to underestimate. Especially this new Amelia Jones is a part of the Killjoy Club, but Chloe Marks gonna deliver that Hangman's DDT. But of course, gonna take all the time in the world instead of going straight for the pin. I don't know. Amelia looks like she's out. Might be able to count to 50 here. No, kick out. Might be able to kick out, but oh, there's that Greco-Roman throat hold. And a senton to follow up. Marks, I'm sure herself, coming into this matchup at 100% after being jumped by the Killjoy Club last week. Ooh, nice. Caught there by Amelia Jones. Turned into a bit of a head scissors. And now a discus ya push. Off the fireman's carry. Oh, now that's an illegal choke. That is an illegal choke as clear as day. Nothing Greco-Roman about it. Nice sweep of the leg and a stomp to the wrist. Going to put Amelia on her stomach. And we're back again. Another senton across the midsection. Chloe gonna line her up. Amelia has no idea what's coming her way. Damn, what a Enzu lariat, man. But Amelia sweeps her off her feet. Rolls to the outside, gonna try again. And no, this time Chloe sidesteps in a very similar fake for Amelia Jones, though. Smashing her back off the floor. Punch to the gut. Nice side headlock takedown. Okay, Amelia. The wrestler. Chloe able to shake her off. Stop. Puts her on her stomach and some more to the chest again of Chloe Marks. Oh, and Amelia removing that top turnbuckle cover before delivering stiff knee to the gut. Now the open arrow neck breaker that we've seen Jones utilizing more recently. Might not even have to end up using that exposed turnbuckle. 1, 2, but a kick out by the Prodigy. Hold on, I think, oh, where's the ref going? He has seen it. Oh no, the referee with his back turned, trying to fix the exposed top turnbuckle, and Amelia Jones heads down south. But, well, a bit premature. Chloe Marks able to kick out. It was like a 10 count there, though. Amelia, this is so far removed from the woman we once knew. It's like night and day since she joined the Killjoy Club. Chloe Marks, some serious toughness, though, to push on here. Oh, and a headbutt, smashed all those front teeth out. I'm going to make sure the job is done. A second rendition of that Hangman's DDT. And if Chloe maybe hurries up a little bit, this match could be won. Loves appreciating her own handiwork. 1, 2. Chloe. Come on now. Amelia Jones sent off the ropes. Dropped down by Marks. Drop kick on the rebound. Amelia Jones, though, off the ropes. She goes for a forearm smash. Go to the top. This is perfect position. You couldn't ask for much better positioning. Oh, but instead Amelia waiting for Chloe to get to her feet. Whoa, what the? Oh my God, and the spider pin! Caught her midair, powerbomb into the spider pin! And somehow Amelia still kicks out. Chloe Marks stays proving just how far she has come in the ring, man. From that young, plucky prodigy of Troy Colt. The no-nonsense, tough SOB she now is. Look at these punches to the back of the head. Any one of those could knock you out in an instant. All right, Chloe looking to collect a count-out win. Count of 3 here. Just hanging around. As Amelia Jones stares up at the lights starting to come to, though. Again, the tenacity of Amelia Jones, who's not happy, screaming in the face of Chloe Marks. It's not going to help you very much, though. Overhand punch, Chloe. Count on the Irish whip. And sending her falling down on the floor as Amelia Jones hops back into the ring. Count of 4. Chloe Marks. In no rush. Trying to play some games with Amelia Jones here. Oh, but maybe shouldn't have done that. X-Plex. And Amelia does not make the Chloe Marks mistake. She goes right for the pin. Unfortunately, still does not lead to the win. But Jones is not finished. Dragging Chloe Marks towards the center of the ring. Nice block of that kick, though. Hammer fist. Amelia going to take it on the chin. And they are throwing ham hocks here on Shockwave. A slugfest with Amelia Jones and Chloe Marks. Look at Amelia. Oh my God. We got ourselves a hockey fight. They are swinging. Both knocked loopy. It looks like Amelia Jones able to snap 2 first. Great combo. Finishing with that knee across the chin, but moving the side of the head from Chloe Marks. Barely able to avoid whatever Amelia Jones was trying for there. And see ya bye. Drop kick off the apron. Have a nice trip. See you next fall. That stop though. Spear from the Prodigy. And keeps the pressure on the midsection of Amelia Jones. Another senton. Oh boy, Chloe Marks is seeing red right now. She is trying to absolutely obliterate Amelia Jones here tonight. Throws her back into the ring. Chloe Marks trying to put her in her place right here verbally. Punch to the gut. Amelia, might be your last chance here. Chloe Marks into the corner. Elbows to the midsection though. And now Chloe is the one taking Amelia Jones for a walk. Up against the ropes. Big punch. And another. Back suplex. Nothing pretty about it. But most certainly effective as here we go. Chloe Marks looking for a third. And perhaps final Hangman's DDT. I think Chloe Marks should take all the time she wants here. No way Amelia Jones kicks out. 1, 2, 3. Chloe Marks puts down Amelia Jones with a little bit of help from Alice Blake. That pre-match attack. Do we have ourselves a new alliance potentially, or was Alice Blake just looking out for she and Sarah Miller's own interests with that Women's Tag Team Championship match coming up on Octane? One way or the other, this is a great win for Chloe Marks. Well, coming up next, my friends, we got ourselves some tag team action, and, well, it looks like instantaneously a bit of friction between the team of Pink Star and Doug Thompson, as Pink Star wanted to start the matchup, but Thompson saying, I don't think so, tagging himself in as soon as the bell rang, and well, now things get underway as they take on the team of Chris Carter and AJ Jenkins here, guys. Now, at Bloodsport, it will be the left-hand man of Shay Hawks and the Zero-G champion Doug Thompson challenging Pink Star for the Intercontinental Championship, of course, winning that gauntlet match last week to earn the opportunity, but tonight they are tag team partners against the team of Chris Carter and AJ Jenkins, who have been a couple of thorns in the side of Pink Star over the last couple of weeks. Look at that, though. Well, things may not have started great, but how about the teamwork from Pink Star and Doug Thompson there? Jenkins fires back at that drop kick. AJ Jenkins arrived here in CMV and his debut a couple weeks back against Pink Star 2 had a great matchup, and well, Pink Star victorious in the end, though. AJ Jenkins tried to, show respect to Pink Star after the fact. Some sportsmanship. Pink Star shoved him. Said, get that shit out of here. I'm not interested. I like Pink Star and Doug Thompson might actually have a lot more in common. The thing is, though, can their two egos really coexist? We've really seen just how big Pink Star's ego is in recent months, especially during his rivalry with Tobias Jones, who Tobias Jones in the end may have gotten that handshake, but he had to do a whole hell of a lot to earn it. And Pink Star clearly doesn't see anybody else as being on his level. And that's despite the fact that he lost last week. For only the third time ever in his CMV career was he pinned, and it was by Chris Carter. The man right there on the apron. Of course, AJ Jenkins was in the corner of Chris Carter for that matchup. Great reverse DDT from off the ropes by the Intercontinental Champion. AJ Jenkins going to be able to make that tag to the wavy one. Love this kid, man. So far undefeated here in CMV. Pinned Tobias Jones in his debut and then followed up with a win against the Intercontinental Champion Pink Star last week. Only the second man to be able to defeat Pink Star since he arrived here in CMV. The other, of course, being Tobias Jones. Doug Thompson not liking what he's seeing out there on the apron. Maybe not so impressed with the ability of his blood sport opponent. Doug Thompson fixing to become a double champion. By the time we leave Chicago, Illinois, Jenkins going to go over to the top. That is quite a distance for the One-Eyed King. He's going to wait for Pink Star to get to his feet. Woo! A little bit of a savant kick. That's dangerous, man. Move like that, wait, land on your leg. Snap it in two like a twig. What the fuck? Oh, I thought he was going for a pile driver right there. Well, not very much better for AJ Jenkins. Dropped on his face. And now the tag is made to Doug Thompson, guys. Still to come here on Shockwave episode 110. We, of course, got Surasi one-on-one with the undisputed world champion Ellie Quinn, as well as our main event massive tag team matchup. The new world tag team champions Shay Hoxton and Morgan taking on 2/3 of the Dream Team in Blake Virtue and Troy Colt. Of course, at Bloodsport, we see Shay Hoxton and Troy Colt inside Hell in a Cell. Irish whip now by Doug Thompson. And look at Pink Star going to hold him in place. But Jenkins gets out of the way and Thompson just clocked Pink Star. That was obviously an accident, but wait a minute. Jenkins calling on Chris Carter. The wavy one. Baseball slide drop kick takes down both Thompson and Pink Star in one fell swoop. And now Jenkins going to collect the Zero-G champion, throws him back into the ring. Like I said, these two egos, man, too big to coexist thus far. And a knee from Jenkins into the pin. One. Only a one count, though. As now we see Jenkins. Hangman's neckbreaker. No. The rug out from under him. Then that forearm to the back of the head. Pink Star, of course, recaptured the Intercontinental Championship at Validation. That instant classic 2 out of 3 falls match with Tobias Jones. And we'll make this for, whoa, Jenkins. A big fucking toss right there. Cyborg style. The tag now to Chris Carter as Thompson looks for a tag to Pink Star. Massive leap right there. Makes it. Oh, but Chris Carter saying, before you go, here's a couple of stomps to the back for you. But that left him wide open. Pink Star. The springboard dropkick, Chris Carter. Will he be able to say he pinned Pink Star 2 weeks in a row? Well, now the tag to AJ Jenkins. Immediately taken off his feet as soon as he gets into the ring. Serious whiplash off that back kick. And a knee of his own. The One-Eyed King refusing to stay down and eating these kicks here. Again, the Pinks to the cockiness, the ego of Pink Star has really come out to play over these last couple of months. He's not hiding it any longer. Pink Star knows just how great he is. Oh, takes that cheap shot at Chris Carter. Actually saved him. Able to avoid a springboard drop kick from Jenkins. And now the masked Marvel with an Irish whipper to the corner. Can he and Doug Thompson finally try to get on the same page here? Oh, through the portal! Kanosuke style! Oh, yeah. There's that super kick. Not only busting Jenkins open, it might be enough to keep him down. No. 2.999. Out the ropes, he goes down for a moonsault attempt. Jenkins gets out of the way. Wow! Pink Star, man. Even when he's on his back. Catching Jenkins. Wow, look how Pink Star has completely ignored the tag offer from Doug Thompson. Walked away. Now Doug Thompson, though, going to force his way into this matchup as he throws AJ Jenkins back into the ring. Accidentally knocked into Pink Star there. Vertical suplex. The least flashy thing we've ever seen Pink Star do. And even still, it was very good looking vertical suplex. As finally the tag is made, and here comes the Zero-G champion. The left hand man of Shea Hoxton. Put onto his back with that single boot to the face. Now AJ Jenkins. Gut check time. Doesn't stop there. Off the ropes he goes. For a boot right upside the head, but Doug Thompson seeing it coming. Whoa, the double tap! If one ain't good enough, surely two will do the deed. No such luck. Tag now made to Chris Carter. Thompson seeing stars right now. You see those little birdies circling his head. Gets up the knees though. Drinks it in before delivering that impaler DDT of his that won him the Zero-G championship. Uno, dos, but no tres. Doug Thompson very easily aggravated, frustrated when things don't go his way instantaneously. Pulled back. Nice elbow there by the wavy one. Into the corner. Great teamwork by Chris Carter and AJ Jenkins into this matchup. And we're going to see it exemplified here. Off the top. Hurricane Rana into a powerbomb from Jenkins, who then delivers a knee. Right across the chest. I'm loving this team right here. Jenkins into the full mount. Open palm strikes, trying to bash that boy's face in. Oh no, stop to the face, and another one too. As AJ Jenkins looks to put to sleep the chosen one. Knee to the face. He ain't waking up from that. 1, 2. Doug Thompson must have himself a jaw made of pure titanium to kick out right there. Tag to Chris Carter, says get this job done right here. Stomps the back of the head. Oh, Pink Star didn't lift a finger to try to help out there, by the way. As off the ropes, beautiful disaster kick to the back of the head. Don't think I've ever seen that before. 1, 2. Almost gets the job done as well, but tag Jenkins back in. Doug Thompson, whether he likes it or not, he's got to tag in Pink Star right now. He is in seriously bad condition. Got a hold of Jenkins' arm here. Checking that shoulder. Oh! Oh, very nearly able to hit the stamp of approval with that loop dash press. Vintage Doug Thompson. Jenkins trying to run to the ropes. Got a hold of the arm again. Forearm smash by the One-Eyed King. Again tries to go to the ropes. Maybe relying too heavily on the ropes. Smashed face first off the top turnbuckle. Again, right there, he could make the tag to Pink Star, but he chooses not to. As instead, another knee to the face from the One-Eyed King. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. AJ Jenkins, man. Oh, now we're going to turn to Pink Star. A little bit of payback for Pink Star's disrespect a couple of weeks ago. Doug Thompson. Is that Doug Thompson or AJ Jenkins that's bleeding like that? I think it's Jenkins. Is Doug even bleeding? Oh, man, Jenkins coming around the ring. Met with a big boot from the Zero-G champion, who now, for that last call, countered into a DDT. I think it's Jenkins that's leaving the blood trail. No good thing when you start bleeding that matchup, man. It starts to become about your health rather than the win. And think about the future. Always the potential of the refs stepping in to stop this, but Jenkins showing no fear as he goes right back to work here. Open palm strikes, just bleeding all over Doug Thompson. And the tag now to Chris Carter. The wavy one. Look for that super kick. Doug avoiding it like it was the Black Plague itself. There's no thank you. Make the tag, Doug. Oh, Pink Star. Right in front of the Intercontinental Champion. Puts him down. 1, 2, 3, and Chris Carter has just pinned the Zero-G champion and the #1 contender for the Intercontinental Championship. Oh, and Pink Star's not impressed. Look at this. Pink Star not impressed at all with his Bloodsport opponent. Doug saying it's your damn fault. Not able to get on the same page, man. These egos collide at Bloodsport. I don't even know if they're going to fit in the same arena. My friends, we are live here on Shockwave, episode 110, currently backstage here in the arena. And earlier tonight, we were wondering during that matchup between Ashley McKay and Danielle Davis where the rest of the Undisputed Elite was. Well, I guess now we know. Tori Doyle and Ruby Rebel currently engaged in a brawl backstage where it looks like that's Aki and Harper Castle, who obviously have been victims, the both of them, of attacks by the Undisputed Elite over the last few weeks since they signed with CMV. We talked about it earlier. Aki almost had her CMV career ended. Her very first night here in CMV was in concussion protocol thanks to Ashley McKay, and well, she might be right back there. Tori Doyle with a pile driver on the concrete floor backstage, man. Ruby Rebel and Harbor Castle here, battling on top of a bunch of supply crates, just threw her off. No soft landing either. Harper Castle, of course, debuted, guys, this past episode of Octane against Tori Doyle. And, well, despite a little bit of help from Aki, ended up suffering the loss. Tori Doyle utilizing an exposed turnbuckle to get the job done. Danielle Davis coming to the aid of her former tag team partner Sujan, we saw earlier tonight, picked up that win against Ashley McKay. Perhaps the odds of it last finally been evened. We're not sure who instigated this fight, but right now it looks like Aki and Harper Castle are taking it to the Undisputed Elite. Four women beating the hell out of each other, and as is tradition here in CMV, our fine security crew nowhere to be found whatsoever. The Undisputed Elite. Aki and Harper Castle beating the hell out of each other. Where's security? Oh, my friends, as security looks to get a handle on that intense brawl backstage between the Undisputed Elite, Aki and Harper Castle, the show must go on here on Shockwave, episode 110. And well, into our tertiary main event we go, as Brody Anderson, with Max Cutter at his side, gets ready to take on Jay Young here. Coming up next is going to be Surasi and the Undisputed World Champion Ellie Quinn, one-on-one. And then, of course, in our main event, massive tag team matchup, Shay Hodgson and Morgan taking on 2/3 of the CMV Dream Team, Blake Virtue and Troy Cole, guys. But it was last week here on Shockwave, of course, that gauntlet match to determine the #1 contender for the Intercontinental Championship, which was, in the end, won by Doug Thompson. Jay Young, though, the Iron Man of that gauntlet match. 4 eliminations. One of them was Max Cutter before he eventually got taken out himself by his former protege, Tobias Jones. Imagine Jay Young's not coming into this matchup feeling exactly 100%, and now has to go face to face with this beast, Brody Anderson, who's in recent weeks aligned himself with Max Cutter. We saw these two take out Marty Michaels and Jay Young a few weeks ago. We haven't seen Marty Michaels since that attack. And now it looks like Cutter's sicking Anderson on Jay Young to try and maybe finish the job here tonight. Max Cutter starting to earn that reputation of a career killer here in CMV. DRH, Ace Reeves, the Bloody Bird, Chris Andrews, Marty Michaels. Is Jay Young going to find his head on the chopping block next? Never ever will the TV Nightmare back down. Might be just what leads to his downfall, though. He's outnumbered. And this absolute tank, Brody Anderson, doing the bidding of Max Cutter, seeking to permanently put down the former world champion here tonight. So here we go, Anderson, Young, and instantly Anderson, like a bull let loose from its pen. Man just runs Jay Young down with that famouser. And all the while, Max Cutter just going to kick back at ringside. Someone should get him one of those drinks with the little umbrella. Anderson with a deadlift power bomb. And why not another? The power of this man. Tries for me a third. Jay Young says, no thank you. Two is just enough for me. Ever, 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 though, should we count out Jay Young. Former world champion. That's a deadly mistake that many men we've seen make in the past and live to regret it. Max Cutter's gotten maybe more personal than we've ever seen before, though. He's brought Jay Young's family into this. Remember, he had that picture of them a couple weeks ago. Oh my God, Brody Anderson looking to fly, man. Ever seen a flying tank? Well, now you have. That tank grew wings for a moment. Meanwhile, I just saw Max Cutter slide a kendo stick into the ring, as if Brody Anderson needs any further help. Jay Young gonna give the old snake eyes here to that man Brody, on the apron no less. Throws him off to the side. Jay Young gets himself back into the ring. 7, Brody Anderson. Back in at 8. Referee has found the kendo stick to get rid of it before Anderson has the chance to potentially utilize it. Meanwhile, Jay Young with that discus clothesline of his, catching Anderson as he got back into the ring, but maybe that split second the ref was getting rid of the kendo stick. Better end, and Max Cutter doesn't like what he's seeing. Trying to cause a distraction. Ref is not going to fall for it, though. Brody Anderson able to kick out. And Cutter has exposed that top turnbuckle now. Jay Young is all over. Anderson at the moment has got a figure 4 leg lock applied. Not actually looking for the submission though. Just trying to eliminate the base. He's somewhat as smart as Jay Young. Oh God! What a spear. Oh, but Max Cutter fiddling with that top turnbuckle. Max Cutter's like, what the fuck is wrong with this ref? Fixing, though, that top turnbuckle cover may just cost Brody Anderson. He's not finished, though. Oh, my God! Blunt force trauma. I don't know how you kick out of that. Jay Young just had his face driven into the canvas. Live to tell the tale. Maybe not much longer, though. Another deadlift. Just a sit-out power bomb. Max Cutter is doing absolutely everything he can. Oh, Brody Anderson. Wrong time to turn your back on someone like Jay Young. I don't know if there's ever a good time. Into the pin off that swinging neck breaker. 1. Only a 1 count, though. Jay Young now bleeding. I'm sure that's got Max Cutter all perked up at ringside. This man lives for violence, for blood. Another discus clothesline from the TV Nightmare. Once again, right into the pin. Hooking that tree trunk of a leg, but still it ain't enough. And now we see Brody Anderson, I mean, not just a meathead, as he rolls to the outside to avoid any more pain, but Jay Young on him like a monkey on a cupcake. That double axe head from off the top. Where do you think you're going, boy? Snap elbow drop across the chest. Max Cutter, I think, was hoping Jay Young gonna come out here tonight. He put through the meat grinder, but giving this unit Brody Anderson a serious run for his money. Down to 6, Jay Young takes his time, though, getting back into the ring. It might be time for the Kraken's Clutch. The Kraken's Clutch, but Brody Anderson pretty much instantaneously escapes it. Rolled over DDT. Max Cutter again. Messing around with that top turnbuckle cover, has removed it a second time. 2 count for Jay Young, who grows frustrated here. Kraken's clutch again. No, Anderson saying not so fast. Punch to the gut. Jay Young thinks quick. Better end, but the ref again, fixing that top turnbuckle cover just in time to miss the pin, man. This match should be over. Come on, this is like a 20 count. Oh, maybe, 1, 2, no. Unbelievable. Now Jay Young up to the top. Double boot stop. Oh my, just shattered his ankles. Looks like he's okay, luckily. At least for the moment. Oh, shout out to Chloe Marks here with that Hangman's DDT. Jay Young a little bit quicker with it. Discus clothesline, third time though, shot down by Anderson, who now drags Jay Young over the ropes like a lion dragging its prey back to its den. Turn around, boom! What a clothesline. Damn near took Jay Young's head off. And Brody Anderson looking for the BFT again. Pokes that leg, make sure the arm is tucked. 1, 2, Jay Young will not die. Brody Anderson, oh my Lord. Well, 1, 2. You have got to be kidding me. Jay Young, seemingly indestructible. Wait a minute. Brody Anderson, holy shit! But Jay Young, give him the old sidestep there. Leaves the door open. Jay Young, running Sam powerbomb on the floor. Anderson is out. Young got to get him back into the ring, man, with the quickness here. Young. Kraken's clutch. Kraken's clutch locked in. No quick escape for Anderson this time. Who taps out? Jay Young overcoming the beast Brody Anderson here to once again spit in the face of Max Cutter. Cutter is livid. He can't believe what he's seeing here. Jay Young will not die. And coming up next, I need some more of that W Pronto. Quincy! Where's Quincy, man? I need another good throat massaging here. It is our co-main event. Of course, still to come in our main event, guys. A big-time tag team matchup. The new World Tag Team Champions Shay Hoxton and Morgan taking on 2/3 of the CMV Dream Team. Maybe that's Blake Richard and Troy Cole, but up first, Surasi of Tail Copehouse Arsenal, ready to meet the undisputed world champion Ellie Quinn one-on-one, guys. But what kind of condition are we about to see Ellie Quinn in? And I mean mentally more so than physically. What with Ruby Cage still missing, of course abducted by Xander Slate a couple weeks ago, guys, and we saw Slate perhaps in a way we have never seen him before. His sheer, I'm trying to think of even the right word, brutality almost doesn't seem good enough. He, of course, came up on the Titantron after Ellie Quinn's victory, against Jalen McClain last week to defend her Undisputed World Championship, and had Ruby Cage held captive and told Ellie Quinn, "You give me what I want, an Undisputed World Championship match at Bloodsport. Well, I swear to God, you don't even want to begin to imagine the things that I will do to Ruby Cage." And Ellie Quinn running out of the arena as Shay Hoxton started frantically making some phone calls trying to figure out exactly where Ruby Cage might be being held by Xander Slate, but Quinn did cave in, telling Shay Hoxton, "Look, I don't give a damn. Book the matchup. You make it official for Bloodsport," and so it has been. Ellie Quinn will defend the Undisputed World Championship against Xander Slate at Bloodsport, but will Slate now hold up his end of the bargain? Ruby Cage still has not been seen. And, well, you can just see Ellie Quinn as she makes her way to the ring, man. Disheveled. Hoodie pulled up over her head. Undisputed World Championship dangling from her fingers. I mean, you can tell Ellie Quinn has not slept. She's not eaten. I saw her earlier tonight just pacing back and forth outside of Shay Hoxton's office, waiting for word on Ruby Cage, but she's not been seen. Xander Slate has not been seen. And now Ellie Quinn has to find a way to come out here and do her job. And against someone as dangerous as Surasi, too. You really can't afford to go up against Surasi at anything less than 100%. Which is obviously exactly what Xander Slate and the Arsenal of Tailcoat Valor are wanting here. Ellie Quinn to be distracted and Surasi to take advantage, knock Ellie Quinn off her game heading into Bloodsport. There's Quinn not even going to take off her shirt. I don't think that thing's been washed in weeks. Oh, but man, she comes out swinging. Luthez pressing right hands. Oh, this might actually backfire. This game plan of trying to distract Ellie Quinn, put her into distress. As we, of course, know Ellie Quinn has a past of when she gets pushed to a certain limit, that other side of her comes out to play. That name which we shall not speak. And Quinn, you can tell, has been fighting to keep that side locked up ever since Ruby Cage. She found out that Xander Slate took her. Stomp to the gut. Surasi almost being offered up like a sacrificial lamb. Ellie Quinn. Notice, too, didn't come out with all the theatrics. No Shay Hoxton or Morgan by her side. If I were Surasi, man, I'd tuck tail and run. I ain't even afraid to admit it. I'd get the hell out of that ring before I get my head ripped off. Delivering some more punches directly to the face of Surasi. A barrage of knife edge chops. Lighting up that chest at the 4th of July. Tying up the legs. Wrench it back on the arms. Boot to the back of the head. Yeah, I think this is the exact opposite effect. What Xander Slate was hoping would happen. Ellie Quinn is deranged. A third time? And guys, this might be a bit poetic. We've seen Tailcoat Val utilize that same maneuver many times before to finish off her opponents. In fact, fun fact history for you, Tailcoat Val used that very stomp back at Ascendance 10 to defeat Xander Slate. Forearm smash, knife that's chopped on the block. Surasi still in this fight somehow after having his head repeatedly bashed into the canvas, but flip right over Ellie Quinn there. Ducks the punch and a big running elbow across the chest. Surasi now. Elbow to the midsection. The Undisputed World Champion They drag Surasi over to the ropes. Look at telling her, come on. Ellen Quinn wants it. She wants to fight. She's got a whole hell of a lot of pent-up anger to vent here that she certainly does not want to carry with her in a blood sport. That's what Xander Slate's banking on. What the fuck is Ellie Quinn doing here? Oh my God! Powerbomb on the ring apron may have just broke Surasi's back and spits on him. Throws him back in the ring now. Could be paralyzed for all we know. Ellie Quinn. Oh my. Lining up her shot here from the corner. Marking him. Oh, knocked him out of the air. I think Surasi was trying for that knee of his. The punt kick. Shay Hoxton's punt kick. And now the icing on the cake. Ellie Quinn's kill shot. Knee to the back of the head. Count to 100, baby. Ellie Quinn victorious here against Surasi, the undisputed world champion. Oh, she's a woman possessed, guys. I think that other side, he who shall not be named, may have already taken over. It might already be too late. Xander Slate, what have you done? May have just unleashed hell itself on CMV. Well, it is main event time now, my friends, and oh my God, wait a minute! 2/3 of the Dream Team, Blake Virtue and Troy Cole, blasted from behind by the new World Tag Team Champions, Morgan and Shay Hoxton, before this matchup even starts. Hoxton and Blake Virtue here, I believe the legal men. The referee is already counting, even though I don't know how that could be, considering the fact that Virtue and Colt didn't get into the ring, so technically the match shouldn't have started yet, but I digress. Obviously a big advantage now for Morgan and Hoxton, as Hoxton goes to the top rope. Virtue back into the ring. Blasted right upside the head with that World Tag Team Championship. And of course, one last week here on Shockwave, Hoxton and Morgan defeating Justin Sane in a handicap match, and instantly putting that new hardware to use to blindside the Dream Team here in our main event. Virtue, who's already been a busy man here tonight. We saw him come out at the top of the show after Hayden's victory over Marais Rivers, and Virtue seemingly pledging his support to Hayden in this war. Of course, Hayden wanting to fight for CMV itself, and well, we know how currently angered Blake Virtue is after his tag team partner Cam Harris was taken out of action by Morgan a couple weeks ago. Virtue even showed up on this past episode of Octane. Had to be restrained by an army of security guards. Him and Morgan trying to rip each other to shreds. And Troy Colt wants us to get his hands on Hoxton. Hoxton got out of there quick. Made that tag to Morgan, man, as soon as he possibly could, but there ain't going to be anywhere to run or hide at Bloodsport. Live from Chicago, Illinois, guys. It's been confirmed. It will be Hoxton Colt inside Hell in a Cell. As Colt, the only thing he wants right now is Shea Hoxton's head on a pike. Hoxton, of course, costing him the Undisputed World Championship a couple weeks ago. Brutally attacking him after his defense against Justin Saint left the door wide open for Ellie Quinn to cash in her Magnificent 8 contract to become the Undisputed World Champion. Colt not even the opportunity to celebrate his history-making win. As Morgan goes to work on the former and arguably greatest Undisputed World Champion of all time. Right, that shot right across the chest of the Ogre. And a knee drop to follow up, right Blake Virtue style, but gets out of the way of it. This Morgan now Irish whip into the corner. A Colt rejecting. Oh, come on! Able to catch the first team shot attempt, but not the second one. Super kick! Troy Cole with the super kick by the Hoxton. Where was Blake Virtue there? Makes that save. Now the tag to the best bout machine. This is the fight we were wanting to see on Octane, man. No security, no referees to keep them separated here tonight. They're going to go right at it. Virtue wants blood for what Morgan did to Cam Harris. And now's his chance to get it. Oh, Troy Colt. He's trying to help out, but accidentally ruining Blake Virtue's flow there. He's trying to set up for, I think, that running knee. He's going to try again. But Psycho, no! Caught and stomped out by the Sheriff. Gets shoved back, though. Quick wrench the arm. They're just going back and forth, man. Look at Virtue like a madman out here. You can't blame him. Tag to Troy Colt. Morgan wants to get out of here. Look at that tag to Shea Hoxton. He gets it, and Colt's going right after the director. Drops down behind. Takes out the knee. Hoxton trying all he can do to stay out of the warpath of Troy Colt here. Hoxton catches him slacking. Big Uranagi. Ripley drops into the pin. Oh, the dirty heel! The dirty heel! Feet on the ropes! Ref didn't see it, but luckily Colt able to kick out despite the added leverage. Now up on the top. Big right hand, though, rejected by Colt, who spins him around. 330 slam! Into the pin, one, but broken up by Morgan. Colt chasing the Ogre back out onto the apron before tagging in Blake Virtue. You gotta wonder, guys, how Shea Hoxton is feeling about the current state of Ellie Quinn. He didn't align with the Death Dealer. He aligned with Ellie Quinn. And it certainly seems at this point, after what we just saw Ellie Quinn do to Sanasi, the Death Dealer might be in the driver's seat. Hoxton, thanks to that opening created by Morgan, going for the choke slam. Blake Virtue, though. They're going to try to get a lid on Hoxton here. Walk him over the ropes, elbows to the midsection instead. Big flying forearm smash and the tip up. Double boot stomp, vintage Morton combo. Yes, sir. And the tag there to Morgan. Morgan gonna roar right in the face. Oh, of Virtue! But that does not make the Best Bout Machine back down. Off the ropes he goes for that springboard cutter. And the double knees to the face. The Ogre snoozing. But Hoxton right there to make the save. Virtue makes him pay the price. Go to sleep. Double knees to the face of Morgan again. 1, 2. But still manages to kick out. Does the indestructible seemingly Morgan here now put in the corner though. Ripping at that arm. Won't stop till he tears it clean off. You can bet on that. Oh, Morgan. That power of his put on full display for everyone to see. Virtue felt it. Quickly escaping to the outside of the ring to collect himself, but Morgan says, get your ass back in that ring, boy. Where you think, no, but that allows Virtue to make a quick tag to Troy Colt. Back in the ring. Oh, Colt! Taking out the referee as well with that kick. I don't think he meant to, but at the same time, I don't think he gives a damn. Oh, the referee is now incapacitated. Morgan with a sweet side slam. And looking for that tag to Shea Hoxton. Oh, maybe deciding against it. Blake Virtue trying to keep him distracted. Gets yeeted inside the ring. That gives Colt his chance though. Still though. No, nice counter. And a well-placed punch go behind German suplex. Blake Virtue on them spaghetti legs here. Gotta wake himself up. That's Morgan now, not gonna fall for the bullshit again, staying focused. Trying to take off Troy Colt's head. And there's the tag to Shea Hoxton. The director, who will be locked inside a Hell in a Cell with Troy Colt at Bloodsport. No Morgan, no Ellie Quinn, nobody else to help him. As he will face the full wrath of Troy Colt head on. Colt's trying to give him a little taste here tonight in our main event. Go behind another German suplex from the former Undisputed World Champion. Northern Light suplex. Rolls through. Vintage Colt into the brainbuster as he goes quickly for the pin. 1, 2. Kick out. Nothing will feel better for Troy Colt, I'm sure, than a pin Hoxton here heading into Bloodsport. Colt is just... Oh no, gets caught! Choke slam, man. All Hoxton needs. A sliver of an opening. And damn near had Troy Colt dead to rights. And now going to take a swipe at Blake Virtue. Sunset flip powerbomb. Best Bout Machine out of the equation. But as Hoxton rolls back into the ring, Troy Colt going to try to catch him with a suplex. Hoxton able to reverse it to one of his own. And now Hoxton looks like he's got the nose of Troy Colt. Big slap delivered across the face. Ralph in the building, of course. Another pin attempt after trying to break Troy Colt's neck there. Blake Virtue extending his hand to get back up on the apron. I don't think Hoxton saw it. I don't think Hoxton saw the tag made. Virtue's just waiting in the wings. Big back suplex to the director. Now Hoxton realizes it. A little too late though. Double knees to the gut, not once but twice. And the Best Bout Machine want to take Hoxton for a walk and get him into the corner, but Hoxton instead, Northern Light suplex, able to roll through. Ooh, and stealing Troy Colt's maneuver there. Who did it better? You decide. The tip for Tat, now breaking the back. Oh, Blake Virtue before again. Soaking it all in. Uranagi. Another pin attempt. 1, 2. Not even a 2 count there. 1.999. Saxton stops Virtue from trying to get himself up to his feet. Maybe make a quick tag to Troy Colt. Virtue instead puts him into the corner. A high knee. He might have chipped a tooth. Now spins him around. Another go to sleep. No! Hoxton ready for it this time. Elbows to the side of the head. Hoxton going off the ropes. Whoa! Hoxton with a springboard DDT. Have we ever seen that from Hoxton before? I don't think so. German suplex as the Hall of Famer. Northern Lights again. Into that brain buster. Such immense upper body strength late into this matchup here at our main event. Hoxton taking his time now. He knows Virtue's hurt. He knows he's tired. Dear God, man. Trying to break Virtue's neck and drops him down to the outside right at the feet of Morgan. Hoxton now. Well, he's got the chance. Morgan taking care of Blake Virtue. The director takes a shot at Troy Colt. Big ending. Lays out Blake Virtue hard on the floor. Now here comes Hoxton all nonchalant. Virtue ready for him, but he's outnumbered here. To throw Morgan into the steel steps. Hoxton trying to catch him from behind. Virtue, big knee! The Psycho knee! And now Virtue, double knees! It's a knee party! And the best bout machine! Can he make it back into the ring? Yes, he can! It's going to be a count-out dub for the Dream Team. Virtue going off at the end of this matchup, man. Blake Virtue, Troy Colt victorious here in our main event. Hoxton still hasn't moved, man. He out cold. No party like a knee party, man, from Blake Virtue. The Dream Team stands tall here tonight, guys, but Bloodsport, Hell in a Cell. Troy Colt looks for his own revenge against Shay Hoxton.